Hey guys, I'm gonna make this one quick because it's fucking cold out here. I just wanted to give you a look at some of the stuff I got for Christmas and talk about some of the videos that are gonna be coming up. This is not everything, but everything I figured would be relevant to you. We'll start over here. Got myself a nailer, little palm nailer. I'm gonna try and experiment with this guy. Put a piece of rod in there with a flat end on it, and maybe do some hammering. I don't even know if you'll be able to see my anvil over there. But I'm also going to be able to use this at the cottage over the summer. We're going to be building a few things, including a shed and possibly repairing our deck. Switch over to our battery isolator. I've had a terrible time with battery issues in my truck. So I'm going to take this, put a second battery into the box, you can see, and hopefully that'll solve most of those problems. Bunch of couplers, mainly because I've been doing a lot of stuff with air lately. I got this guy, which actually it came with an end on it. I got this, and I've already put ends on it. It's 50 feet. There's the sticker for it right there. 3/8, 50 feet, 300 psi. And so that'll come in handy. It'll be a lot longer than that curly Q thing I got there now. Mirror comes in handy every once in a while. I can think of at least half dozen times in the last 6 months I've needed one. This bit set is a little unusual. I haven't opened it yet, but you can see it's got hex heads with holes in them. Whereas other ones up here at the top, I don't know how visible that will be, but it's got flat heads with 2 points. It's just a basic security set. I got a big breaker bar here. It's got a, let's see if we can get it up here. It's got a swivel head on it, so that'll come in handy. I do have this guy. This wasn't a Christmas gift. I bought this a few months ago, and it's come in handy a few times. Let's see. Focus. There we go. I don't know if it has a torque rating on it. It did have a torque rating on the box, and I believe it was in the 350 range somewhere. But those will both come in very handy while I'm working on stuff. This guy I actually got for my birthday, which is on the 23rd. And I'm going to have to set up my tripod, so just give me 1 second. Alright, so these are my two magnetic bases. This is the cheap one that I've had for a while. You've seen it in a few videos. Just like any other magnetic base, you adjust the lower portion, and then you adjust the upper portion, and then sometimes you even have to go back and adjust them again a few times, just because of the way it works. You have to figgle with it. This one, however, I saw something very similar in a video from a guy I was watching. I decided to look it up. They're available at Princess Auto. I know some of you in the States might not understand that, but the Power Fist is Princess Auto. Very similar to Harbor Freight, if I was to make a comparison. This one, instead of having two ends, has the single point. Let's do it this way. Just a single point. And what you do, you loosen that off, and then you can literally adjust this to any angle you want. You tighten it up, and it stays there. And you can see me in the mirror. You adjust that. Say you want to take it straight up. Done. Because it has a single point, it means that it's adjusting it's much faster, and it's much less hassle than this one. If I were to leave this one, like if I were to do a repetitive job over and over and leave this one in the same spot, would be no problem. But what I do mostly is one-offs, so this one will come in much more handy for me. I just got to figure out a way to make that fit my dial. So, oh, one last thing. Because you can never have too many wrenches. I got this guy. Bottom one is a 16-inch wrench, and that's the biggest one that I've ever, not the biggest one I've ever seen, but the biggest one I've ever owned. All the way down to a 4.5, which again is not, it is the smallest one I've ever seen or owned. So that'll be interesting to use. That's channel locks. Now I want to talk to you about upcoming projects. I think you can glean from a few of these that I might be doing a video on this guy. Let's move this up just a touch. I'm going to do a video on how to install my isolator. And if I get this to work properly, I'll do a video about this guy too. But first, and this is probably coming next week, my compressor, for those of you who don't know what it is, it works okay. Problem is, the air capacity is not what I would like. When I'm using that, where is it? We'll point to it over here. There it is right there. My butterfly air hammer, air gun. When I'm using that guy, I can go through an entire tank in 5 or 6 bolts. So, pull you off here just for a sec. You can see I have another propane tank there. I'm going to take that guy, and I'm going to take the valve off the top, and I'm going to put this on it. Let's see if I can get it. There we go. I'm going to put this on it to act as a satellite tank, spare tank. Air will come in there. Air will go out there, obviously. It's got a valve on it so I can actually fill it and close the valve. Now this is all dry fit together. I haven't taped this up yet, but hopefully that'll work out okay. And I'll get that on video. So I think that's about it for this video. Oh, I found this today in my garbage pile. I'm going to use it for something. It's a electromagnetic switch. You run a power through the lines. It engages a coil, turns it into a magnet, and switches something on or off. I'm gonna do something with that, but I just found that. I thought it was cool. Also coming up this year, let's pull this off here. Pulled my mini bike out. I'm going to be doing something with that. It's got no rear tire. So, like I said, it's really fucking cold out here. And I'm going back inside because it's warm inside. You guys have yourselves a good day.